What happens if the Supreme Court strikes down President Trump's tariff? Let's break down what that ruling could mean for the economy, trade, and presidential power. As we all know, the Supreme Court heard an oral argument last week in a lawsuit by businesses against President Trump. The Supreme Court justices, both liberal and conservative, appear to be skeptical about the legality of President Trump imposing tariff on countries. But the fact that they have all these questions and have this skepticism doesn't mean they're going to rule against President Trump's tariff. Now, here are the things that could happen if this tariff gets invalidated by the Supreme Court. 1. Billions in refunds. Companies and importers that paid this tariff could seek refund from the government. 2. It could limit presidential power in major economic policies and require clear congressional action before sweeping tariffs. 3. No consumer benefits. These refunds could go to importers and companies, but not directly to American consumers who ultimately paid higher prices for the goods. And 4. The Trump administration could seek other avenues to impose tariffs, such as the 1974 Trade Act, although those powers will be more limited and temporary compared to the International Emergency Economic Powers Act that lets the president unilaterally impose sweeping tariffs in case of emergencies. The stakes are really high for both President Trump's economic agenda and the constitutional power in Washington, D.C. A final decision from the High Court is expected in coming weeks or even months. I did a further breakdown of the Supreme Court oral argument on my Substack. Make sure you check it out, linked in profile, and follow me for more news updates and analysis.